welcome to the English session. I'm here again with a new class. Today we'll be doing revision. As you can see on the board, I have written revision session, the sentences. Now, moving on further with the online session, today's session, I'll be talking about why we are starting with the revision. Yesterday in the last session, we have finished chapter number 2, that was the way to school, and it was about Minnie and Vijay and Uncle Anand, as you have must known, and there were no question answers of the chapter. We have done only keywords and word meaning. We have done it in the last session. I hope you got your books and notebooks back, so kindly do it there. Then, as you all know, our exams are drawing near and we need to do some revision for that. The syllabus is already floated in the groups, so I'll be repeating the syllabus. The English syllabus would be chapter number 1 from literature, that is the English exam, and 2 chapters from grammar. First is the sentences and the second one would be subject and predicate. Both are interrelated, so no need of confusion should be there, and we'll be discussing one by one each of the 3 chapters, and I'll be providing worksheets for that. Okay, so now what are you supposed to do is, today I'll be giving the base like a summary kind of a thing of the chapter. I will not be explaining each and everything again. आपको पता है sentences क्या होते हैं. I'll be giving a small recap to you. Then I have added a clip and it will help you a lot to understand the concept better. Then I will be giving you a worksheet to solve. That would be a test, and that test would be checked by your parents. So please, dear parents, I am requesting you to keep it like on a very serious note. Do not let anybody take help. Let them do themselves. First, they will watch the video carefully. They will watch the clip carefully. They can have a revision. It's not a time bounded test. They can have a revision from the book, from the notes, or from the previous videos. Then you can assign the worksheet to them. You can take a printout or you can just have it in the phone or the laptops, and they will write the answers there. And you have to give marks. Each question carries 1 mark, so it would be like around 15 to 18 marks test. So that take it very seriously. Your parents, dear parents, I request you to check the test very honestly. Do not favor your what, because teachers are not there and you are supposed to play the role of the teachers. Okay, so today is 16th of July and we'll be starting with the revision from today. For the next 4 sessions, like from next week, we'll be doing the revision. And I hope in these 5 days we'll be completing all the 3 chapters with worksheets and some revision sessions. So the sentences, basically in this chapter, what can I ask for or what are you supposed to know is, like, what is the objective of this chapter and what is the objective of of teaching you this chapter is, you must know the difference between phrases and sentences. You must be knowing the difference between phrases and sentences. इस chapter को पढ़ने के बाद, revision के बाद, so after going through this chapter, the sentences, you must be knowing first of all the difference between phrases and sentence. What is a phrase and what is a sentence? Let me make it very clear to you. Phrase is basically a group of words which have a partial sense. जिसमें आधी अधूरी आपको कुछ knowledge मिलेगी. You will get some sense. It is not complete. It is not giving complete sense to you, but it gives some portion of the sense. Like it has partial sense. So phrases के लिए we can write it has partial sense, and sentences, they make complete sense. This is the basic difference between phrases and sentences. ये आपको इस chapter में सीखने को मिला है that phrases have partial sense and sentences have complete sense. I'll make it more clear by giving one example. Phrase like I have written here in the park. In the park, and this is partial information, like in the park may, and there is a question mark here that this information is blank. What is in the park? Who is in the park? Why we are in the park? Like any question word can be there which makes complete sense. तो उसको जब हम add कर देंगे, I am in the park, full stop. So now it makes complete sense. I am in the park. मैं park में हूँ. So the question mark here is now eradicated here कि यहाँ पे जो क्वेश्चन बचा था कि कौन है पार्क में, क्या है, so that is I am in the park and it makes complete sense. So this is a sentence and this is a phrase. One more difference you would come to like verify here is phrases do not follow any punctuation marks. उनमें कोई punctuation marks नहीं रहते हैं. Neither they start with an initial letter nor they have a full stop there or a question mark or whatever punctuation mark we require. But sentences, they follow, like they have punctuation marks. This is for phrases and this is for sentences. Like you can notice here, I have written I capital. First letter of the sentence should be capital, and at the last there should be a punctuation mark. It can be a full stop, it can be a exclamation mark, it can be a question mark according to the sense of the sentence. So I am in the park, full stop. Now this is making a complete sense. Plus it is following all the punctuation rules. Okay. So next objective of this chapter is you should be able to solve like jumbled words and group of words. Jumbled group of words. इस चैप्टर में आप ये चैप्टर पूरा करने के बाद when we are finished with this chapter you must be able to solve certain group of words which are like in different order. उसको हमें appropriate order में लिखना है and that should be done by you after going through this chapter. And we have exercise like this. I'll be giving you group of words and they are not in proper order. You have to arrange in proper order. For that you must be knowing what is subject and what is the object and what are the verbs. So that is how you can place them in proper order. Subject, verb, object. We have done the structure of the sentence also. You can follow up the previous videos. Okay, so these are the basic objectives of this chapter. These were the basic objectives. So after going through the chapter you must be knowing what are phrases, what are sentences and how you can differentiate by just looking at it. Because punctuation marks जो हम proper sentences में use करते हैं वो phrases में नहीं होते. This is how you can differentiate. Then the third objective was to create sentences with the help of like jumbled words and you can arrange them in proper order. Now coming up to the like UTs, which kind of questions I'll be asking from this chapter. So I'll be asking this first question. I'll be giving you certain phrases and sentences. They all are mixed up. You have to write or differentiate by writing a P phrase and sentence S for this. So this can be one exercise I'll be giving you. Next I'll be giving you the exercise to complete the sentence or to rearrange the jumbled words and use proper punctuation marks wherever required. तो इसमें ये दोनों ऑब्जेक्टिव पूरे हो जाएंगे. आपको ये भी पता होना चाहिए कि पंक्चुएशन मार्क्स यानी कि कैपिटल लेटर से शुरू करना है, फुल स्टॉप होना चाहिए. सेकेंड थिंग, यू विल बी एबल टू अरेंज जंबल वर्ड्स इनटू मीनिंगफुल सेंटेंसेस. So these kind of words I'll be giving you, exercises. And one more type of exercise, as this heading says, the sentences, I can also give you a picture, a picture or something animated. I can give you an object in the worksheet about which you have to write 3-4 sentences. You should be able to create simple sentences with subject, verb, object. इतने simple sentence आप बना सकते हैं. You are able to do it. And in this chapter I can give you that type of questions also. So this was about the sentences. I will not be doing some exercise work because वो हम पहले कर चुके हैं. I was just planned to give you the basic idea कि आपको sentences में क्या क्या आता है, क्या क्या आना चाहिए, and और आपके एग्जाम्स में किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आएंगे. Now for the exercise portion कि आप कैसे कैसे solve कर सकते हैं and more about sentences, I have added a clip with this video. So do watch it and then following it by a worksheet that has to be done in presence of your parents and they will be checking it and giving you remarks. Okay, so bye bye from my side.
You will learn about sentences and phrases. Look at the picture and read this group of words. Is girl a good Mary? Old 5 years is she. Brother 1 has she. Dolls plays with her she. An ice cream loves she to eat. Do these groups of words make any sense? No, they do not make sense. Now read the same words in another order. Mary is a good girl. She is 5 years old. She has one brother. She plays with her doll. She loves to eat ice cream. Now, do these group of words make sense? Yes, they make complete sense. So, we see that when words are placed in a proper order, they make meaningful sentences. A sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. Kids, a sentence always starts with a capital letter. Each sentence ends with some mark, such as a full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark. Every sentence has a verb in it, or it may both have a verb and a noun in it. Mary is a good girl. Is this a correct sentence? No, it is not a correct sentence, as the first letter is not capital and there is no mark in the end. Is this a correct sentence now? Yes, this is a correct sentence now. Read this group of words. Do they make any sense? Crow caws morning in the. No, it doesn't make any sense. Crow caws in the morning. Trees were there in the house front of. Do these words make any sense? No, they don't make any sense. There were trees in front of the house. Yes, now these words make sense. So, it's a complete sentence now. So kids, a sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought. Now, let's learn what is a phrase. A phrase, on the other hand, does not express a complete thought. Let's learn with examples. Mary is a good girl. This is a sentence and expresses a complete thought. Is a good girl. This group of words does not express a complete thought, so it's not a sentence but a phrase. Boys are playing in the park. This group of words make complete sense, so it's a sentence. Boys are and in the park are not making any sense, so they are phrases. I like chocolates. This group of words make complete sense, so it's a sentence. I like. This group of words does not make a complete sense, so it's a phrase. Here are some more examples of phrases. In the park. In the east. Under the tree. For 2 hours. At night. On the chair. Do these groups of words make complete sense? No, they are not making complete sense. In the park. Who is in the park? In the east. What's there in the east? Under the tree. What's there under the tree? For 2 hours. What lasted till 2 hours? At night. What happened at night? On the chair. What is on the chair? So, these words are not expressing a complete thought. This is why they are called phrases. Let's have a look at some more examples. The car. These words make sense, but do not express a complete thought, so they constitute a phrase. Is speeding. These words so make sense, but do not express a complete thought, so they constitute a phrase. The car is speeding. These words express a complete thought, so they constitute a sentence. Here we have another example. We are watching a movie. This group of words make complete sense, so they constitute a sentence. Watching a movie. We are. These groups of words are expressing incomplete thoughts, so they are phrases.